Good morning. It is Monday the 11th of April and it's Easter break for me. I have all of the days this week off, so that's very exciting. Today I don't have a lot of plans. I need to do a couple of things here at home, and I may go in for a walk or a run. I didn't get to it yesterday, so the weather seems okay today, so I think I'm gonna go and take advantage of that. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a really long walk or if I decide to go for a run. We'll see when it happens. And yeah, I kind of want to go to the library one of these days. I hope tomorrow. I know I already have reserved a couple of things at the library, but I have one of them, the things that is in a different branch of the library that I have access to, so it's in a different city, so I definitely have to be moved from that city to my library. So we'll see if that comes in today. If it does, I might go in and check it out, because all of the other books have already been added. But if not, I will wait and until tomorrow. Wednesday I'm going to visit my brother, which I'm really looking forward to. He is going to, yeah, he also have these days off, so me and my sister Maya, we are going to visit him with my niece and nephew and spend the day with him, and then we're going to take him home with us, because his car is a bit isn't very good right now, so yeah, and so he's going to take the train home, and I don't know how he's going to get back. Maybe he'll take a bus or something. I mean, buses are good in the city he lives in, way better than here. Anyway, but his car needs to go to the garage before he can go driving it again, because there's something off with it, and he didn't have a chance to get it to the garage until next week. So yeah, that's fine. So anyway, updates of what I'm planning on to doing today. I need to read. I have 84 pages left of I Hope Divided, so I'm going to read them now, because I don't know what my next book will be, and I won't film a Monday reads until I know which books I'm going to pick up next. I could just pick it now, but I think I'm just going to try and read now and then do it afterwards, so you'll see what I end up picking. And yeah, so exciting start. Yesterday I also made a bookish order. I don't know when they will get here. It probably won't be this week, because usually it takes at least a week for the books to get here, but we'll see what happens. I also have a notebook on the way here. It's a bookish notebook. I have been looking at this for so long. I didn't notice it until we were a little bit into 2022, sorry. And I went back and forth whether I want to buy one, because I only could get the black edition, but I decided to go with it. And it's a notebook it's called A Novel Companion. It's by Little English Design. Next year I think I want to get the big one, like the one that has both weekly layout and all of it, so you can do some planning in there if you want to, even though I've gotten completely off track with my planning. Yeah, I kind of want to start doing this notebook thing and writing down. I really do want to write down reviews of my books that I'm reading, but I think it takes so much time. So if I can just do it on a weekend day and just spend a couple of an hour or something or two writing down about the books that I'm reading, because currently I'm only finishing like 2 or 3 books a week, and that's not a lot. It shouldn't take me that much time to write down the reviews, and I can take pictures of them and I can upload them to Instagram. I'm kind of debating about getting an Instagram account, a new Instagram account with my YouTube name in it, so that it could easily be found if people were searching for me on Instagram. I didn't really notice the link I have in my videos, but we'll see. And also otherwise, if people want to find me. Anyway, so that's something I want to do. But right now I'm going to be reading I Hope Divided, and I'll get back to you later with my update. Hello friends, it's now 11:40, so a little bit later. I have finished the book now. I just finished it. I give it 3.5 stars. I think that's where I'm at. It's not, I like the first book better, and I give that 4 stars. So I think a 3.5 stars is okay for this one. It was good, but it wasn't my favorite, and it wasn't my favorite romance either, so yeah, but it was good, it was entertaining, and I did want to read it, so it's not like it was a bad or anything. So 3.5 stars I think is a good rating for this. Now let's figure out what book I'm going to pick up next, because we need another spin. So we have the wheel of physical or ebooks, and we will spin it. It says Castle in the Air, which is very exciting. I will find the book. Hold on. It is the next book in the Howl's Moving Castle, the second book in that series, and very excited to read on in it. It's relatively short, so I could definitely finish that over the next week, I think. So I will put this down to read for now, and we'll see what it's like. I will let you know later once I've started it. I definitely intend to start it already today, because it's only like 11:40 and we have a lot of the day left, so we'll see how much I end up reading. Very excited to get started with this one. I've been putting it off for too long, and yeah, this was my update for now. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello friends. In a nice turn of events, all of the books that I had reserved at the library are now available to be picked up. Whoops. Okay. Almost got knocked over by my cat, but I'm fine, you know. Just wanted to remove this panini toaster. So I'm going to take a trip to the library and get the books today, because I can. It's open until 10 o'clock this evening, so, but I think there's not going to be like staff available after 4. So I am leaving to pick up those things, and I'll take you with me and film a little bit. Hello friends, I'm back from the library. I did a little bit of footage in there. It was weird because I was sort of browsing the shelves as I usually do, but I also knew I couldn't take out a lot of books right now. It's because I'm also sort of planning out Translatathon that's happening by the end of May, but I wanted some graphic works for the end of April when Dearest is happening. So that's what the majority of these were for. I don't think I'm gonna get to them before that. I just didn't want to forget about it. I believe it's the end of the month. Hold on. There's something that says that it's like the 30th. It says reader sign-ups for April 30th. That is when this will happen, from the 30th to the 1st of May. So very excited. But I got a couple of graphic stuff to work on when that comes around. I'm just gonna go for graphic stuff and short things so I can read as many things as possible. I've never tried that strategy before. It's always been like trying to finish some things that I've been working on. I might still do that, I don't know yet. But I'm thinking I want to just read all of the short things to feel really accomplished afterwards, and graphic stuff. So first up, Fruit Basket Volume 11, because this is the next one in that series. I got Full Metal Alchemist Volume 22, 23, and 24, because that's the next one I'm going to be reading. I only have one more of these 3-part collection after this one, and I'll be done with the series, so I should just get and move on with it. Honestly, I thought I would have finished it last year. Then I have Heartstopper Volume 2, because I really enjoyed the first one. So, very excited to see what's gonna happen with these characters. And I know this is like one of those super fast reads. So, that should be read without any issues. And then I got the 4th book in the Delft Apotheke or Sense Apothecary thing, pharmacy. This one is 216 pages, so it's back to being really short. I think the first one was around 200 pages as well, but the most recent ones has been a little bit longer. So, but I'm enjoying all of them, so I'm looking forward to reading them. So these were the things that I picked out, and then later on I'll go and pick out some things for Translatathon as well. I mean, I could actually use all of these for Translatathon if I wanted to. So we'll see. If I don't get around to them into overdues, I'll just try and see if I can reload them and then use them for Translatathon, which is happening from, I think, was it the 16th through the 28th or something. It was a 2 weeks long one. There'll be links. I'll be talking about that later when I'm more cohesive about my plans for that. That's my small library haul. Now back to reading. I just finished filming my quarterly wrap-up and my Discord ranking. The Discord ranking will probably be up after this vlog. But I think you might have seen the quarterly wrap-up at this point. So, yeah. Whew. Also, ranking the Discord book is some of the most difficult things I've had to do. So, just so you know. Hello friends, it is now. Let's find an angle where we don't get sun everywhere and ruining the picture. I'm on my way out for a walk. So before I go, I just wanted to check in with a reading update because I have started on Castle in the Air. It is Tuesday. I didn't read very much of Castle in the Air yesterday. For some reason, I just didn't feel like reading a lot. I ended up filming filming a video and editing 2 videos, both the vlog and my Monday read, so I didn't read very much else, and then I watched a lot of YouTube, which sometimes happens as well. But today I have been reading. I've also been filming again, so it's not like I've read a lot, but I am 106 pages into this now. It reads rather quickly. I read about 60 pages an hour or so, and I have read what approximately amounts to the 2 sprints there were equal to like an hour worth of time, but then I read a little bit in the morning as well, and then add to what I read yesterday, which was about 25 pages. So yeah, but I'm happy to say that I have at least started it and I'm enjoying it. I really enjoy her writing style. Diana Wynne Jones has such a whimsical writing style. It fits so well with her, the middle grade type books. I think it reminds me a little bit of, do I have anything it reminds me of? I don't know if I can sort of pinpoint what she does, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, but I'm on my way out for a walk because the weather is really nice and I want to sort of enjoy that. It is 3:30, so 15:24. So I thought it was a good idea for me to go out for a walk and enjoy the weather for a bit, and then I need to actually do some grocery shopping as well because I will have people over on Thursday, which is a holiday, and tomorrow I'm away all day, so I need to figure out what to get for food tomorrow or Thursday. I know what I want, what I think we're going to get for lunch, but I don't know about the dinner stuff, so I need to think about that. Anyway, this is my update. See you later. Hello friends, it is now Saturday evening. I know it's been a lot of days where I haven't checked in, but I also haven't had any days since last time I spoke to you where I've actually been reading. So Wednesday, Thursday and Friday I read a total of 10 pages, so I don't want to talk about that. But today I have made progress. I am now 200 pages into Castle in the Air, and I'm enjoying the writing style still. It's a lot of fun, but I'm not enjoying it as much as House Moving Castle, that's for sure. But I will finish it. I finished Secret Crush Seduction today, and I don't know what my rating is. I had some issues with this one at places, more issues that I've had with the other one specifically. But I think that there are definitely moments that I really enjoyed. So I don't know if my rating for this one is 4 stars. I feel like the other one was a really high 4 stars or 4.5 stars. So I don't know if this one is a 3.5 or 4 stars. So that's what I'm thinking about. But the book here is about this one of the Hansel heir is Adelaide, who is one of the Barrett from the first book's sister, younger sister, and she's sort of known as this rebellious type who had went through a lot of things. So she's trying to prove herself that she can be part of the can be part of the Hansel company in the future. So she is making this. First up, she's making a charity show and a fashion show and all of these things. And to help her along, as she is helped by Garrett's best friend, Mike, who is the owner of this marketing company. And he is sort of making sure that nothing weird comes out about any scandalous things. And like in terms of her. And so sort of making sure that everything is going smoothly. And they obviously form a friendship. She's had a crush on him forever, and he has also had some feelings for her in recent years. He's a little bit older, so it hasn't been as long, and he has previously been married, and is infertile, so that has a big subject matter in this book. And one of the things that I didn't like about this one is that there was a big miscommunication trope, which I don't really enjoy towards the end, because he decided not to tell her about the fact that she was infertile and just decided to break up with her instead of talking to her and let her decide whether she wanted a relationship like that. Like her make the decision, was it important for her to have kids or not? And instead it became the conflict of the book because they didn't talk. So it's little sad to see that. But otherwise I very much enjoyed the book. So yeah, I'm definitely continuing with this series. But as I said, I don't know if it's a 3.5 stars or 4 stars right now. So that is my things. I have also made short little progress in this one. But it's definitely closing in. A lot of things have been happening over the last 50 pages or so that I read today. So it's wrapping up this first book, and I'm interested in seeing what's all gonna happen. I am on my way to bed. I will be reading from this in the morning when I wake up, and then I will need to check in on the body read with Shannon, because I don't think I've touched it all of this week, and I feel a little bad about it. But yeah, I was supposed to read from it. I feel like I was supposed to read from it one of the last couple of days, but then I haven't been reading at all. Wednesday I was with my sister and brother and my nephew and niece all day in Aarhus, visiting my brother and taking him with us home. I think I mentioned that previously. Thursday I spent all day building a fenced in cage-like thing for my cat called a voliere, is what is apparently it's called. I don't know if it's called that in English, but she's super happy with it. She's out there constantly. If I open the window and let her out, she's out there constantly. So I cannot wait to finish it all. I still have need to add some shelves out there, or like so she can get higher up out there. And then I want some plants in there. Like I want some cat friendly plants that she can sort of chew on if you want to, and sort of like that. So it's sort of gonna be a really fun space for her. And Friday was, I had a lot of time in the morning because I didn't have to go to my parents until like 2:30, but I just didn't read. I thought about it, but then I didn't do it. So that happened. Instead I watched a whole lot of YouTube videos. So I don't have any excuses except that yesterday I was just not feeling like reading. And then I went to my an Easter dinner brunch thing at my parents' place with my uncle, my cousins, 2 cousins, and yeah, and all of us were there. My sisters, and my brother, my niece and nephew, and my sister's boyfriend as well. I don't know why I said his name last, but they were all there. And we had a lot of fun. It was nice seeing everyone. It's been a long time since I saw one of my cousins, because he's been on boarding school, but happy to see him yesterday. And yeah, so today I have been reading a little bit. I've been out shopping. I've had my sister over for dinner and a movie, and now I'm heading to bed because it's, and yeah, I will read from this tomorrow, and probably finish it, and you'll get to pick see the next pick with the wheel. I want to finish this tomorrow, but I also want to read a chapter from Kiss of the Night. So I don't know what in what order, but if I can read that, I will be happy with my reading for that day. Anyway, this was my update for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello friends, it is now Saturday at 12:30 p.m. so just at past noon, and I finished Castle in the Air by Diana Wynne Jones. I give this 4 stars. I think I still really enjoyed it. It wasn't as good as House Moving Castle, but I still enjoyed the writing style. I still enjoyed the story overall. It was kind of fun, but our main character Abdullah was just not as fun to, or the characters in general wasn't as fun as Sophie and Howl. And Sophie and Howl was in it, but not until much later in the book. So this follows Abdullah, who is working for his family as a carpenter seller, selling carpets on the streets in this land. I forgot the name of it. But at night when he's dreaming, he is a prince, and he meets this girl called Flower in the Night, who has never seen any men other than her father, because there's a curse surrounding her that the first boy that she meets is one she's going to marry, and he didn't want to accidentally that be the wrong person, kind of thing. So when first she sees Abdullah, she think he's a girl, because she thought that all men was looking like her father, like that. But he just convinces her that he is a boy, and yeah, he asks to marry her, but then she is kidnapped by this djinn, and he has to sort of find her again and rescue her from the djinn. And that is the journey that this book entails, and it was a lot of fun, but it wasn't as good as Howl's Moving Castle. That's all I'm gonna say. I still think it was good because I gave it 4 stars, so I'm happy with that. But now, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to figure out what next book I'm going to be picking up, because I'm kind of excited to see what the next book will be. So, ready for the spin. What does it say? I can't see it. Come on. Gravesite. Hold on. I really couldn't remember what this was, but it is this book. I mean, all of the books on here are short, but this is Gravesite by Charlene Harris. This is, I think it's the first in a series with Harper Connolly. You can find dead people. It's not a common or garden job. Some people find Harper's talent useful and fascinating, but she's getting used to most people treating her like a blood-sucking leech. She's become an expert in getting in, getting paid, and getting out fast. Okay, so apparently this is a mystery with her being able to see the dead. So maybe it's a little bit like Charlie Davidson with her gift. This one is 263 pages, but I think it will take me longer than Castle in the Air. But considering I had 3 days where I didn't read, we'll see how things goes with this one. So I'm happy to say that this is on my TBR now, and we'll see how I go with this. I won't start it right now, but I will be reading from it later in the day. I kind of forgot to mention something. So the next thing, another thing I also read is that I read a chapter in Kiss of the Night. So I just wanted to mention that. I can't say much more about the plot right now because my hair is so weird today. I need a shower. But I'm kind of planning on getting in the garden, so I will wait until I've been out in the garden and have a shower afterwards. So that's why I'm not going to get started with this immediately, because I need to get out in the garden, and then I will be listening to some of my audio as I do a few things. Also, my cat will really want to get out in her little area out there. Again, she's been out there the majority of the pre-noon hours, but then it was cold here, so I decided to shut the window for a bit, and then now, since I'm going to go out in a bit, I think I'm gonna open up so she can go out there, and then I won't have to worry too much about where she is while I'm out in the garden. But the good thing is I can actually close my garden door from the outside. So it has like a door handle, but I can also lock it on the inside so that no one can get in here if they do somehow end up in my garden, which I find out is really weird if they do, because it's going to be difficult getting in here without getting through the house. But obviously it's a possibility, but it will take a lot, I think. So I also want to watch the Paris-Roubaix today, because it's already started actually, and there's apparently already something going on, because there's a side wind factor that has split the peloton in two. So excited to see where things are going today. Yeah, anyway, see you later. Bye. Good evening, friends. It is Sunday evening. I just wanted to share with you that I have completed the Borders of Trefellas, which is the Legacy of the Harp, which is the first book in the Borders of the Trefellas series. I just finished it. I ended up giving it 4 stars because overall I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of great things in here, but there were a couple of elements that dragged the rating down. I considered 3.5 stars at some points, but overall I enjoyed the fantasy element, I enjoyed the world, and I enjoyed what was happening, more or less. I don't get by the romance. I don't buy in on it because I think it happened so swiftly. So suddenly, like, it was like from one page to another they were in love kind of thing, and I was like, where was the romancing? Where was the build of a romance here? I didn't get it. And then there were other places where it was a bit predictable, but overall a solid read. I gave it 4 stars. A slightly low 4 stars, but still it's a 4 stars. Here at the end, because I'm currently planning out my reading for the next week, I wanted to share with you what I'll be reading next. So another spin of the wheel. Just checking to see that I have already removed that one, and I did. So I have my wheel ready. Okay, I seem to get through the biggest books on that TBR right now. But Doomsday Book, let's see where I put that. This is the book. This could go really well because it's time travel. I don't know how long this has been out of focus, but Doomsday Books by Connie Willis. This is, I believe it's time travel, so that way it could go okay. But this is another really chunky book. It is 578 pages long. Let's see if I can find the audio. I'll definitely be working on this for the remainder of the month. I don't think I'll pick another one because they are just generally long. These books is 26 hours long. The audio that I listen to now for this one was 15. So this is 10 hours longer, even though it's more or less the same amount of pages, but the writing in here is a lot denser than it was in this one. So I definitely won't finish this in the next 2 weeks. I don't think so, unless I do a lot of stuff here at home. So, but that will be my main focus over the next week in terms of audios from home. I do have tomorrow off, and that's another bank holiday here. So I hope that I will get some reading in this tomorrow. But you'll see that in my next vlog, because I'll end the vlog today. We need to do another spin because I have also finished up Secret Crush Seduction. I finished that yesterday. And I need to find an audio for work when I start on Tuesday. So since I'm planning out, I will be spinning my wheel for that. I would love to get some easy romances in, so we'll see what happens. I have 8 books here, so ready. And I got the only book on here that wasn't a romance. I don't have any luck today. So Fortune Divinity. At least I don't think the audio is super long. Let's see. But it is fantasy, so it could be. It's only 12 hours and 10 minutes. So 6 hours for me. Again, I'm getting out of focus. I think it's the wheel. Thank you. So we have that as well, but that's at least a shorter fantasy. And yeah, I will definitely finish that over the week. So I should be, at least. I will probably have some audio time both Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, but this was my update for this. This is my final update for the week. I actually finished 4 books this week, so I'm super happy about that. I think that was a success overall. I finished all the books I wanted to, so happy about that. Now next week is definitely going to be more of a challenge because I don't think I'll finish this one. I will finish Fortune Divinity, I think, by what is his name? Andrew Rowe? Yeah. And I will probably finish Gravesite. I've started it. I forgot to mention that. I've started it. I read the first 50 pages. So I've definitely made progress on it, and I will try and see how far I can get into it tomorrow. So I might do another spin, but I'll do that, I think, in my Monday reads tomorrow. Just so that they can get something out of this as well. And yeah, this was my update for now. See you soon. Not an update, this was my final update and my final clip for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Goodbye.